I'm on time! Yay! I think. Close enough. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh, God, Friday. Best day of the week. I'm still loading stuff up here a little bit, but I realize the song is always the first one on random. So no. Happy Friday. One more thing there. Okay. There. Yes. I did a lot of yawning today. I have drank a lot of coffee before I got here. But that probably just means it'll keep me awake for a shorter period of time. So, wonderful. Where's Shining? Am I outside the map? Oh, he's below the map. Ah. Probably the same here then. Yeah. Below the map, so you can't see where they are. Yeah, okay. I was just worried for a second there. I'm like, where did everybody go? So, back to work, and I'm doing the colored part. And I think I was doing the scene build. That's what I was working on here. Oh, I didn't open up AE yet. Damn. Hello. Alright, so this is the scene build we're working on. Still think it's still not really the right angle, but I really don't have a choice. Oh, damn it. Urgh. I'm gonna keep doing that. When they phase, do they just instantly turn color? Nope, they do fade. But that is going to require some interesting effects if I want to have them actually like ghost through each other. Anyway, so I got to do this background scene build, which actually should be pretty easy, I think. Except for that is way higher than what my camera is right now. I think it's doing its thing. Damn it. I am doing very well. Arco Chicken, what the Yes, there will be planes. There's two windows from where I sit, one further away and one like that's right next to me, and both are open because it is really nice out. It's been like fairly cold and rainy all week, so I'm taking advantage of it being nice. Thanky think. Oh, look, a stream. Yes. There's a distinct lack of planes in this video, which really doesn't bother me. Whatever's doing this is on the first autosave. File folder. There. I don't want 4. How big is this file now? 47, 46, 38 megabytes. How big is the Awaken one? I think it's in the folder. Yeah. That's gotten up to 120 megabytes for the save file. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's the horizon. So I need to see if I can adjust it to be about there. The reason I don't want to aim too low is if you show somebody's feet hitting the ground, it's a lot more difficult to animate. So if I don't show the legs actually on the ground, and in this case, technically you consider them on the ground because it shows I can see below the knee. Because if I have the camera right here, I can actually cheat a lot on how the legs move. But if I have to actually match this shot with how this one looks, getting that up high, I can't really do that. I'm going to put it like this. I think a little higher than this, but it's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So the ground here, I think I'm going to duplicate central area light. And I'm going to spread this one out a lot more. And then turn this one down. So like that, and like this. By doing that, it allows it to have that little extra fading in the distance. So that will work. No, I kind of explained it a little bit before too. They technically in here they are swapped positions. The main reason for the swap is because of the way the characters interact with the people afterwards. After here, we have the little midget animal like actually literally bounce off his armor here and land. That panda defied like a lot of physics. You got little panda, you have the midget girl, and then you have apparently very stoic Winry that doesn't move here. If I were to keep this as it was, I would have to find some kind of a midget animal and some other midget person to interact with Shining, and I'd have to have a love interest for Twilight. If I swap them, though, I can have Owlicious as the midget pet, I can have Spike as the midget person, and I can put Cadence as the love interest for Shining. It makes more sense, so that's why I'm swapping them. After that, they're all normal again. But until then, that was, yeah, the main thing. And colors-wise, I know Ed wears red and Al's supposed to be blue, but the actual Shining and whatever, it doesn't actually matter. There's no actual defining color to them. So, if anything, Twilight actually kind of looks good blue. I don't know. I always forget her name, and I really, truthfully, don't care. So, I just call her Midget Chick. Look at her. She's really angry. She's like punching the hell out of Al's hand. Hiya, 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 hiya. I never noticed it. Just that stoic, like the person that was told to animate Winry in this shot was just like nope, I'm making a picture and I am done, or they got fired or something, and they just like didn't care. So she just stands there, like, ready to beat... She's not... It doesn't even look like she's leaning it on her shoulder. It looks like she's holding it, ready to beat him in the back of the head with the most maniacal grin they could get of her. Come here. Come here. Come here. So, okay, back to what I was doing. So, we gotta have... nice blue distance. Yeah, I mean, if it, to me, I'm gonna have people question why they were swapped, but really, that's the main reason, and it was from the very beginning when I was planning it. I was like, I'm gonna keep them separated, or opposites. This is gonna be plane. It's a close plane. So I'm not actually I'm watching from the side one. I'm trying to determine the centering here. Okay. The thing is I won't have... Canids won't have a wrench. I'm not making them fit the roles of the characters from the show. I'm just placing people in a similar role, but she's not a mechanic. There's a base light in the background. How far back is that? Why can't I see the full stroke? Am I outside the map here? Oh. Probably. Huh, I guess I'm not going to let me see that one. It would be easier if I can see where things are. Everything's too dark over here otherwise. So, okay, so I need to make... I know there was the one cliff model. I want to see if that will work. Okay, it's at the time. So that would actually be kind of entertaining, but nah. If they were like on the normal sides, I could. It would be funny to put like. You could almost put Discord there with it. And I'm not using Discord anywhere. But really, I don't see a place for him. He would be probably the most difficult to animate because in general he moves snake-like, and that can be. I know how to animate it, but it would just be very complicated. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, this is just the trees, isn't it? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's still just vegetation. There's vegetation on that cliffside, I think. Because I swear if I search... Oh, I'm searching only Mega Pack, that's why. There we go. That's the cliffs I was looking for. Ooh, what are these ones? Those actually might work better. Ooh. I don't like those trees though, but I can almost guarantee they're going to be a separate texture. Yeah, they are. Cardboard. Cardboard has to be the trees. Yeah, cliff trees. Okay. Nah. My brain may be shutting down earlier than normal tonight, not sure, because it's been a very long week. Streaming it every day gets stuff done, but it does... I haven't really had any time to myself otherwise. Okay, I think... from a distance that might work. Oh, that's really too close, though. Okay, so the light's right here. Do I want to try to put that further away? I could, I see him be in the Tucker, but there's no Tucker in here, so... Well, no. Well, there is a part where it shows him in the background bit. I believe the problem is I don't... I might need to put that line further back. I thought that was further back. Nah, that'll be fine. It's just that it would be standing out so much that he would become too much of a focus. The point of that shot is to have everything blending together. Okay, so this should be... like this. I almost wish I could do that side of the cliff on this side, but I know that's impossible. Let me see what those other cliffs look like. Okay, that just got cut off too. Yeah, these all go up then. I don't think any of these will work. Should be easier to see. Oh, that one's crappy. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so this is the only one. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Can I use the very edge of this? This is from Full Malka's Brotherhood. One of the intros. I think. Yeah, it's number 4 intro. Okay, that just breaks up that little edge a bit. Camera, I'm going to do focal distance on shining, increase the aperture. I don't want to have too high an aperture though. I want to make sure she's fairly clear and the background is fairly clear too, because it's supposed to be, the wider the angle of the lens, the less the aperture should be, because you don't want to have something that's super zoomed in with a super clear background, and you don't want to have something with a huge visible background that is all blurred. So it's the way to balance it. And in this case, since I have a camera lens, I think it's in 35mm, I would want to have a lower aperture. If it was in the like the 85 range, then yeah, higher, much higher aperture would have be preferred. The piece of land in the middle. Oh, this like rocky stuff. Those are just like a whole crap load of rocks. Let me rename these first. Which one? Two. There's just a bunch of rock models. So you can see rocks. And then I just placed them around and changed the elevation slightly so it didn't break the texturing. And voila. And I'll just keep expanding it however far I need to, but as of right now, that's as far as I really care about. So, with the lighting or whatever. So I have the rocky mountain here. Then there's another one further back. So with the lighting, how is that looking? That's the light is behind it. These cliffs are having light leak below. Okay, now they're not. Cliffs don't have openings in them, but I can hide that pretty easy though. So I'm not gonna worry about that. So now I need to put some more cliffs across back here. I could probably use the same models, who cares? But I might need to dumb down the brightness of that light. And is that actually perpendicular? I thought I said it to be perpendicular. It is very much not perpendicular. Did I see little shadows? I did. I wanted to make sure the lighting was even across the board on it. Okay, this should work. A little higher, actually, just to balance out the. Oh, I want a little bit brighter at the base. Do like that. Okay, where did this other cliff go? Whoa, what threw that? Where the hell out there? Land. yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this light. I'm going to drop its intensity down to probably about half. About there. Copy. I'm going to rename it first. Metric 1. Really? It sounds like it's here too. Okay. So I think I still need to make this first volumetric just a little brighter. But I don't put space. Maybe not so bright. Maybe like that. Turn it a little bit more. And I have a low intensity, high volumetric intensity because it's I don't want the light itself to light up the object. I just want it to create a haze. That's what that is doing. Cliff 3, I'm going to drop the scale just a little bit. Give it the perception it's a little smaller and further away. But it looks like it kind of fades into the side there, so I'm going to make another one. There, now it looks like it fades off into the side. And I think I need to do the same thing on this side. It's just creating different levels of it so it gives it depth. I'm just churning it so that it's not looking the exact same every time. Like that. That should work. Okay. Another one. Okay, so that's just a hazy light to hit everything. And now, same light, but I'm gonna take this one and actually use it as a non-volumetric. That's the mountains I'm looking for. Or mountains. Rocks. I can actually make this the work camera then so I can see what these look like up close. A little sharper of an angle. I'm gonna do like that. Ooh, that's actually the one on the back too, about how I'd want it. I think it's like all of them like I'd want it. Just about. I won't complain about things being easier than I wanted it to be. Okay, so that, cause that, but I do want to create a stronger, this is supposed to be a stronger blue haze. It's not blue enough. So this is going to be the background cliff. Another one coming. Upland. Let's see, the 3 is the close one, so let's see if I make it more blue. Okay, that should work. I want to figure out which one back here is creating the most light along that edge. Well, they both are. Damn it. Well, let's pick one of them and move that one. Whichever one is the very back light, which would be 2. I might need to make a separate light for it. It's the fastest I can move. So slow. Okay, so the lights right now I don't think reaching all the way. The funniest thing I ever saw, that's kind of actually broad. I don't know how to determine what the funniest thing I ever saw was. Okay, I will admit that sauerkraut, well, it looks and by itself tastes disgusting. You put it on the right sandwich, it is delicious. There's really no other cliffs, nothing to worry about there. I'm going to name these so that I know what these actually are. So this is going to be blue volumetrics, mid, name, back, front. This is going to be far back. Widow quiffs to fix a widow hole. There. Now we don't have a hole in the cliffs. Still have the well, it's still the one. Not noticeable. Well, kind of, I guess. Fix it with the same model. No. There. I haven't had dinner yet, but I had like Chinese for lunch and it just tided me over. Alright, I'm gonna grab because I need to get a little bit of a blue haze across the ground here, which kind of worries me because with the rock cutting out there, I'm thinking I might need to actually make these models go all the way up, though I can start drastically increasing their size so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to copy this light. And best way to make things fade. Put things at an angle. Wrong angle though. That's too blue. I might need to extend the rocks out all the way to there. That's a lot of models. Plus I'm worried about that distance. Yeah, they're gonna start. Well, the camera's not moving for this shot, so technically it wouldn't really matter. But I just don't want to have those start having clipping issues. So I think I'll go a little bit more with those rocks. But screw this. I'm just gonna copy this whole smorgasbord. Smorgasbord. Yeah, I don't think I'll have to go all the whole way, just a little bit more. God damn it. I thought this would be everything selected, but no! Only partial bones. If I copy it without selecting the entire thing, it doesn't copy. I don't even know why I'm putting this much detail into ensuring that all the little holes are covered. I don't think you're going to be able to see that far anyway. But I need to, because OCD. Alright. Actually, you know what? I could probably cheat this now. I'm going to put this right here. And as of right now, I still have that little line right there. Really, all I have to do is probably just turn this up just the teeniest bit. There. False impression of distance. Now it looks like it's going that far. I won't complain about cheating. It's just a little bit, but it was enough to cover that and make it fake. Yep. I just want to fill this hole. It does look like California. A reason I'm not lagging right now is because I'm on a completely empty map with right now lighting off. So I could probably have a crap load of models and not have to worry about having performance issues. Oops. If I go and were to make super complex lighting, or if I were to use a map that already had stuff built into it, then I could say that yes, I'm probably going to have performance issues. As of right now, though, no, I shouldn't. Okay. I am a little bit. I mean, when I... Oh, because I have this many models selected. Check here. Even right now, I'm dropping down to like 20 frames per second. You know, looks fairly fine, but it is still dragging a bit because of that. Currently have 335 models. But I mean, I don't have a super beast computer, but I don't have a bad computer in any way either. I consider my computer to be pretty good. Oh, that was actually not turned at all. I thought this one was bent down a bit. Oops. I think everywhere is having a drought to some degree, but California just has horrible everything right now with water. So I'm not going to say that my state's any worse. It'd be far from the truth. The truth. I don't know. I like this kind of music. Usually, though, this playlist I don't listen to much outside of the stream. If I'm working on stuff, I have a different playlist that I listen to that has less songs on it. It's more of the songs that I am really interested in listening to at the current time. So I tend the ones that I wouldn't want to skip on. So that's the playlist I tend to listen to, or I go and do like multi-hour epic music playlists to try to find more for this list. Okay, I think I can see a little gap right there. I think that's this right here. Yeah, that was exactly what it was. Perfect. Now we have our rocky ground. How does that look with the lights? Whoops. That bit right there might still be a problem. I could see it, the lights flickered it for a second. And it may not be easy to see, but I want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. I am still planning the normal streams next week. There's a good chance I'm going to do like I did this week, though, and just do a crap load of them. I need to make sure I have only next week to get everything done. I have to have everything fully done by like Saturday or Sunday at the absolute latest, because I need to have buffer time to get everything figured out with rendering and special effects and all that. There's more to it than just the SFM side, because I fly out on Thursday. It'll take me probably 2 evenings of editing at the least to get everything 100% settled how I'd want it. You doing ground? Stop tipping. There. And one more. Same thing like I did this week. Might be, I don't know if I'm going to do every day, but it's going to be dependent on how things are looking. I don't know what my hours look like for being available this weekend to get stuff done. I won't be streaming this weekend, but I'll have to see. If I can get a lot done this weekend, I will do less. I'll probably do less streams next week. So we'll have to see. Cleaning out the models I don't need. No point in having them processed, eating up processing and all that crap if they're not visible. And that's a large enough area that for future shots I should be able to utilize the same grid. Okay. There we go. Box. I'm flying to Everfree Northwest in a couple weeks. And I want to have this done for it. That's why I've been putting so much time into it. I wasn't originally planning. I was planning on something else to be done, but then the model for this became available, or the Shining Armor, and that was the only thing that was holding me back in completing, or in getting it out. So I thought, well, might as well do this. Any problem with those rocks? Is there not, since they're not right up to it, they're not blending with the volumetric, which means I might need to move the other volumetric closer to actually interact with the rocks. Should be this one. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do its own volumetric and then probably fade it, because this has got to be a wider one. Normally I don't need to have a volumetric covered distance. It's just where is the camera? There it is. How far is this reaching to there? So it's about there. Let's keep it like that for now. If I want to change it later, I can. Yeah, see, now my work camera, I'm running at, like, out here, not under 10 points. Alright, in the background here, though, I had to spread some trees. They're not going to be really silhouetted because of how I did that volumetric light, but it depends on where I place them, so we'll see. These are pine trees. Which doesn't make any sense, but, well, I'm not the one that made the background. That's spines. I don't want spines, I want pines. There we go. Is that a... That's... No, Pyrophasing Kings. I want the TF2 one. It's a lot thicker. Is that the cheap one, though? That is a cheap pine. Who cares? Let's see if it works. Yeah, it should work. So this needs to go right about here. Yeah. This one, since if I can be accurate, I'll be accurate. In this case, I can be. So move over here. Stop making weird quotes from me. Alright, so maybe put that one a little closer so it's darker. Yeah, that. and then we'll copy that one. Paste. I'm gonna call this like pine tree 1. Pine tree 2. We must delay the ass. Yes. Placed right by each other. This one's leaning. I'm gonna lean in a bit. Well, that tree's actually really close. Well, those trees are a lot closer than I actually thought they were gonna be. We probably move them. Oh. Yeah. What was the button for that? It's F? No. V? Or do I have to have it in focus first? Oh, I have to have it in my focus before it'll center it. Semantics. That'll work. I'm not gonna watch what I say. It's more fun to just speak my mind. Okay, so where's this tree at? What about here? I need to make sure that... Twilight, you're gonna be eating the tree. I'm gonna put it right here. Move a little bit to the side here. Should Twilight be moved a little bit? Oh wait, I have an idea. Maybe do that. Okay. Okay. Those are the main trees I care about. All the rest I'm just going to start throwing back there. Really? Max Plane? Really? Those look more bushy back there, but okay. We're gonna get pines. Stream is about me doing stuff. It's always been like that. No, I'm working on Fallout stuff right now. I always want to say Fallout, but it's just Full Metal stuff. It just sounds a lot like Fallout when I say it. I want to say it. Okay, a little bit further back in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's locked. I was like, why is the tree moving with it? That's a little wrong here. This one's going to be smaller one right here. A smaller one here. Well, right now I'm calling it Full Metal Pony, but the Full Pony Alchemist kind of sounds funny. It's just that the where is it? I forgot what order I put those in all the time. There it goes. I disabled. What? No, I can do that. Disable startup screen. It's going to be under general. Do not show. Oh yeah, it's gotta. I gotta click it not to show it. Whatever. I did all those. Yeah, because I did figure out that is Full Metal Pony. So I mean, to me that it was a good size. If I I'm not sure. Full Pony Alchemist sounds as a at least as the Alchemist bit, but I kind of think it's funny, just Full Metal Pony. So, and it does at least fit size-wise. It sounds like the planes are going to crash into my apartment. kind of suck. Oh, it actually shows uneven surface there. That's why. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I am probably 6 miles from the airport, 6-7 miles, not even. Probably around there. But considering an airport, how fast planes go and all that, it really is 6 miles or something isn't that far. What really comes in handy is the local convention is right by the airport. Makes it really easy when I'm only like a couple minutes from there. There we go. So how far do I have to move these to get these visible? And these ones are going to be over here. These just had a bunch in a row, so. I don't know why I'm spinning them to like try to keep it random. It's from that distance, it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I have a lot of birds outside too. I actually like it in the spring and fall because we get there's also a creek right that goes right behind their building, and you get the loons and the birds and the bees and all that crap. Okay, the bees maybe not so fun, but we do get hornets nests every now and then. That's really not fun. Okay, that's the one I wanted to keep, I think. Yeah, it is. This one. Was they like the same tree? Really not that one. That's the one I want to get rid of. Alright. Just trying to push it a little further back to get the right amount of fade that I want in. There, that's good. Copy. I'm not a pirate. Actually, in terms of software, I am more legit now than I have ever been. Actually, I don't think I have any pirated software anymore. At least that I use. I probably have lingering things, but otherwise, everything I use now is legitimate. I pay for everything. Okay. There's no trees along there. Oops. I'll say caps lock at some point. Guess there's a couple right here, and then I think I will be good on trees. I'm gonna go to the back three. Tilted. Oh no, that's just the tree doing that. No, actually, they're tilted. And now they're floating. Bad trees. Get in your ground. Not exact, but it's fairly close. Gets the point across. do almost want to brighten up the background a little bit. It's gonna be, I'm gonna do back, normal back. Make it a bit bluer. Maybe not really far back. That'll work. This is basically the same scene in the next one to a degree, but that time I have to actually deal with a sky, and that is a sky that will be difficult to do, but I can at least use the Skybox for it. Okay, so I'm going to say this scene build, at least for this shot, is done. So I'm going to save to make sure I don't lose it. Now, because everything's already set up on here to have them colored specially, I want to copy these across again. I did it once already, but I want to do it again, so I don't lose that. So that's going to be... Can I name these the same? Yeah, it does. Okay. You know what? Let's just one at a time. So now I need to, and I could probably, because of how I did this now, I could swap this to the void and just do this last shot in the sand. No, because technically when the lights turn on, the ground has to be brown. But what I can do is, after this shot, because there's no actual visual ground, I can have the ground become a browner color for the fade. So then the trees are green. She still creeps me the hell out. Hold on. I need to do something with her. What is blah blah is? Let's try this. Oh my god. What did they do to her? Bender? She is attacking him. Yeah, we get rid of that other one. There we go. Just bulge. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, they won't let me rotate it. That's fine. Can I paint? Yes, I can. Oh, they don't let me use the same commands. It's way too bright. That'll work. Ah. Oh, I only did it for like one frame. It's an awesome frame though. Hello! Hello! Hello, Fraulein! Okay. Now you can. That is my amazing skills when it comes to Photoshop. Well, Photoshop in After Effects, anyway. Close that before it haunts me. Now you do this shot. Clouds are not moving. No. Is it this one? Oh, wow, that's actually affecting this timeline now too. Nice. Okay. So basically, I can kind of just take the camera and swap it around. I'll make the actors visible in this shot again. But the problem with doing it that way is I would lose. I would have the same, or I'd have the same background. So I think I'm gonna swap the camera, but I'm gonna just. Does the background constantly change? Yeah, even now. Like. Behind him here was a big mountain. But then here, there's no mountain. It's just trees. There's no consistency. This anime should have a higher quality and consistency. I thought I saw a bad rotation setup. Well, I noticed he is glowing compared to her. But she was already a purple, so it kind of was easier. How much of an angle do I need? From about just below half, so about the one, yeah, about that mark to there. So from there to there. Okay, so that's a good distance. It'd be closer to her though, or I can move her to the camera. Okay, to redo the lights, I'm just going to disable them all. So this eye light should be not that close. There. Spread light. Light is supposed to be coming from this side. So good. Oh, it's on the right side. Good. Setting is still in the ground though. There. I don't care if Twilight's in the ground. That highlight. That. Oops. I don't even know if I need the main light. I'm gonna keep that off for now. Ambient I could use though. If anything, just to help balance the main a little on the back. Okay, now turn on spotlights. You're supposed to look sad. Twilight looks way too happy, if anything. I might brighten her to glow a little more to match him. Because I like that where it glows a bit so that it just stands out. Because here that's in the actual thing. That's what it was supposed to be, is that high contrast. The only thing I had a problem with Al is he was blue, which everything else was blue. So just more like Ed stood out and Al was just like, you know. Alright, so obviously I don't want to have this be just look like a same shot just turned sideways. So it's probably going to be there's nothing really behind his arm there, so that's probably going to be the best visual shot. So that cliff there the fixers go with it. I'll hide the actors then. Oh yeah, and the other cliff goes with it too. Okay. And this one is more the sky, so I do need to determine... Oh, actually this kind of works. I just had more contrast to the clouds. I don't feel like making my own skybox though. There. The thing I hate about using something like this is that when this fades in, it's not a day map. Again, I might be able to add a little bit of the light to it, but it's not going to be a day sky. Thankfully with this one, it switches to such a yellow that it doesn't matter. Other than when they churn here, they just churn and then just stand. They don't even look at people, they just stand. have set this. I have this set to accept light. Well, let's figure out what if it looks right first. Looks like I can't have it be too big. All I care about is getting it past that border there. The most detailed sky I have is right here, but I want to have a little bit more of the horizon showing, which is about around here. Well, you know what? I don't need the horizon showing yet, so let's have detailed clouds. That actually could work. The sky gets higher contrast. The only thing I don't like is that technically the clouds here are white, while these ones are dark. Could invert it for its use, but then it would affect all the others. Is there skins for this? No, there isn't. Damn. Then I would have to make this kind of a greenish. You know what though? I like it. Whatever. I'm gonna use I'm gonna go with my own style a little bit because I think I see a lot of potential in it, and I'm usually pretty good about judging that. So, so what I want to do is take. Well, first I'm going to move these cliffs around, so there's not much I have to worry about behind him. There's not really any cliffs, but I think I want to maintain at least this one right here to some degree, because twilight is going to be showing more of the background than I would like. So this is going to be the sky dome, and this will be the sky dome light. Okay, so this is not the right ground. I think I might need to add a little bit more there. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I do. I thought maybe I could cheat it. Yeah. Really, nobody's gonna notice it. Could just say, I don't care. This cliff, I just need to change it so that it doesn't look the same. That should change it. The trees, as long as I rearrange the trees then. And then I need to do a high cliff right here. There's very much a cliff face. Let's see if there's any other type of cliff. Oh, wait. There was on the cliff models. Not this one. One of these. It lifted up. Nah, I don't think that's going to do what I want it to do. The sheer number of invisible stuff makes it so I want to actually... Aw. Way too low poly. From a distance, may not matter. Because that actually looks about like what I want. Shape-wise, anyway. Yeah, I think the lack of definition on this cliff model is not going to work. That's a close one. If suddenly the stream explodes, I'm going to blame it on planes. They finally got me. See, you guys are all thinking just they're flying overhead. They've actually been trying to hit me the whole time. I've just been very dodgy. No, this doesn't work either. What's that? It's a bridge? A crappy bridge. I'm not gonna make one using these. I'm gonna do that. Why not? Okay, so it's all these ones. 05A, 05B, 05. There's no C? Apparently not. Yes, there's a plane revolution. So the cliffs are going to be pretty far away. I'm wondering why, like, those look really small for rocks. Like, nope, it's because those are trees. Not the same thing. So I'm going to put them, they got to be pretty faded. Does that work? Yeah, I'll say that works. Okay. Now they're all prepped. If the planes are anti-brony, then they must really hate conventions. Get off of her. I'm going to say this is moved here, turned a bit, scaled down just a bit instead. If I actually drop it into the ground, it keeps the same quality, but if I drop the scale instead, it'll actually make it higher quality in a way. How the wonders of just simply turning models. With the silhouette, it doesn't even matter. You can't even notice it. I'm not gonna hug a plane. There's a lot of planes because it's Friday night. At least that's my guess. I should make those bigger. I'm gonna make this first rock bigger. Okay, and then I want to play with this light because I feel like it should be Like the background here, I don't mind that being how it is, but I want to have this one have sharper shadows. That. Yeah, that'll work. So it's the sharper one, but this is going to be lights left main. I'm going to copy this though. I'm going to use the same light, but I'm going to make an ambient version of it just so that I don't have such harsh dark areas on the sides there. It's going to take a bit though. Come on, and what should we go? It's not really noticeable, but at least gives a little bit more definition instead of just the dark side of it. So, okay. Now I want to actually like correctly light this stuff. So there is some. I was pointing at my monitor. There's some hills here. So I'm going to take some of these cliffs here. I'm going to take this one. I am just going to move this over and scale it down. So we're going to have to make it a hill. The only thing I don't like about it right now is it's too dark. So let's fix that. Oh, I already have overrides on it. Oh yeah, because I did the materials for it. So if I do color on this, it's part of it. Whatever. Let's do it both then. To give a little bit more light, but I was more worried about the back one here, so I'm just wondering if I should just keep it. There's a lot of models. Keep it as it was. Yeah. Let's keep it as it was. But then I could take, where's my far back? I'll take this normal back one. I wanted that layer for a reason. Just to create that extra haze through there. And I can't really create the cloud effect that they have, but it's just to create something close. And I put a tree in there, I might get something close to. Even the hill itself should. I can draw on there. If I move this over, if I get that just a little included. Yeah, that looks better. What is creating that light layer underneath? Well, that's the actual model itself. Do that instead. That hides that little like light layer that was popping up on the edge there. I like using mountains. It's not just because of mountain god thing. It's because like it's probably one of the easiest ways to make a fairly detailed scene. Is just to throw a bunch of freaking mountains all over the background. The one model that exists, you can just rotate it around. You can easily change up to almost an infinite possibility of mountains. But also because Mountain God. Okay, so now I gotta change some of these because I need to change it like the really far back one. I wanna make sure these actually blend okay. Yeah, blend well enough anyway. I guess I need to make that like a greenish. It's not even showing, is it? Nope, so I'll just shut that one off for now. Okay, this is the main one that's probably going to be doing that. It's supposed to be in the sky too, not in the... If anything, it's supposed to be a little bit of yellow, then green, then blue. So let me see if I can... Oh. I'm going to start layering some of these and see what effect I can get. It does go all the way across the horizon. And it's not gonna, it's, with the clouds there, it does seem a little weird, but I'm just gonna see what happens. What's this one again? Oh, this is, there. What this one was, right? Yes. I'm not got a plane. Can't I see this one? Oh, 0 intensity. Don't know if I'm going to actually be able to get a rim on any of these without blowing them out in general. Nope. And even then, shadow lights wouldn't work, right? I'll keep it still. Maybe do the green. No, I'll keep it bluish. I just want to give it a little extra light there, like something's coming. Okay, the only problem that I have is the skylight should, I think, darken a little over here. Which is probably one of these. Mid one. What did that do? Well, that was the fog. I think I want to make them fade a little bit more, so I could actually look to do it. Let me take the yellow, didn't do much. This is going to be the back. Okay, here it is. Get that part of the to fade a bit more, but I think to do that I have to actually rearrange the whole mountain. Yeah, but I can do it. Actually, I was just gonna mess with that light to see if I can make something better with it, but I think I like as soon as I copied it. I think that'll do for now. Spot number 2. You guys are weird. No, that shot seems so boring after seeing all this stuff. That's fine. Alright, so now... Oh yeah, I forgot I did trees. Trees add a lot. I'll just take the ones that exist and move them around. So... Wow, that shot just looks really stupid without lights on. This looks like they're ready to duel. Right, so here I got a big tree right there. So where's big tree? Take this. This is a big tree. Put that tree right. Right here? Yeah. Yeah, that mountain should probably extend further, but I don't care. It looks good enough for me. Too close. Too much detail. Plus, for some reason, it feels like it's tilting with the camera. No, I can tilt the other way a little bit. But yeah, that one was tilted a bit. Because that one, and then just there's one behind. Yeah, then there's this one. This one's going to put back here. What did I got a horse? We have Warhorse and Warbird. They're good enough. I don't know if Warbird is here though. Is Warbird here? No. Oh yeah, Warbird is here. Ah, we're good. That might be Mountain God. We keep switching to Twitch. I want to... There we go. more trees on this side. Though I also need to add that fog in. I think I might just leave the other trees where they already are. So this tree is fine, but I need to put another one right by it. About the same height. I'm going to make it just a little smaller so it's not weird. Okay. This tree, let me put further back and just right to the edge. And make it a bit bigger. Actually, if that's the case, I need to push it further back. The perception in the camera is actually that this angle, this is straight, like it's arched, but in here I don't. I have to really fisheye it to do that. So, and technically, I guess I could just like create a false version of that and just like turn this tree up to make it look like that. Nah. Okay, so I need a couple more trees in the background there. I'm gonna grab these two. So just that one and this one. Oops, wrong folder. Put them back here at about there. Okay, now I need to add that fog layer over here. I still need to add more trees, but until I get that fog, I'm not sure how I want to do it. So this is left hill volumetrics. This is going to be... So this is why you name things. So easy to find stuff. Especially when they get complicated. What they're going to do is I'm going to take the metrics, just put a little bit right there. Copy it and move another one just forward a little bit like this. Yeah, that created a pretty nice effect. There, it got those trees to be included in it a little bit. It's not in that one, but I like it, so who cares? I'm going to drop the intensity of both of them a little bit, though, so that they're not, like, blowing each other out of the water. Yeah, I mean, the amount of lights that I'm using will kill render times, but who cares? I render overnight, so I don't care about render times. It is killing my frame rate. Yeah, I'm at like 5 frames a second. But who cares? So, as long as it looks good. I think I just have to add some more trees along there. Yeah. Where's that hill there? I thought I added one. There, that'll work. It just got to add a little bit of definition there. And without the actors, how does it look? Well, trim that again. I want to get that to be a little better looking. That should be fine. And add some trees around here. Okay. You can't shift click until you're in the map. It's not quite that close, but just about. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Alright, I'm going to say that that scene build is done for now. Okay, the only thing I can think that bothers me a little bit is this little hanging piece of rock, which just doesn't make any sense by way of physics or how hills are made. Do I even need these fixtures anymore? No. Close, almost. There we go. Okay, now it doesn't look like it's flying. Okay. That was bugging me. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of otherwise is... Well, no, actually it doesn't really separate. I thought about adding something to make this pull out a little bit more. There is a little bit of a light on the rim there. Make my own light. I don't think I'll be able to make a rim out of that. Anything with it. No. Do not think I'll be able to. No, not without making it look forced, so, oh well. Okay, so after this shot... Ah, an easy one. The clouds are even different behind them. Behind him, so it doesn't even matter. This is where they fade to normal, so I can... I don't even have to fade... I only have to fade him. That's nice. That's it. It's even like disco. Okay, so the sky doesn't light up until there. Punch up, punch up, punch up. His actual forearm doesn't move. Nonetheless. The size brightness is about the same between the two, which does match this pretty good. So, since it's the copy of the shot, I'm just going to copy this entire one and move it to the next one. So, bam. Wait, that was Owlicious on shoulder. Okay. Who the hell named that owl? That actually bugs me sometimes because it's like somebody decided to like say it as a practical joke and then they accepted it and they're like, what? Don't ask how I'm supposed to get Owlicious on her shoulder. Shoulder. I'd probably have her land on her back instead. Okay, so camera gotta be... this is going to be on her back, I probably have to do something like this. Can't zoom in too much on her head. Okay. And that means that I can copy the other shots to there, so that's no problem. So that means rock, ground, I can delete in this shot. I'm in the right one, right? Yeah. Trees, I can delete. Cliffs, I can delete. Oh, that's so much more efficient. Sky dome. I want a more detailed sky in this area. So what I'm probably going to do is actually rotate it up, shrink it down. This will require me to relight it, but this will allow me to actually have maintain a detailed sky instead of a little bigger. That'll work. So it's just going to be blue. Well, I should rearrange her lights here. So this is going to be Twilight Rim. Should be. I can get rid of Shining Armor too. And his lights. I'm going to keep those volumetrics. I'm going to get rid of these. Gotta keep that off. Those, that one. I guess one of those is light in the sky dome. That's fine. We'll just do it again. Oh, they're over here. That's why. I've explained it many times. They're swapped for a reason. For just this shot. Okay. Oh, good. Do I need... Is there any of these lights? Okay, those lights are hitting her and I actually like it, so I'm going to keep it them. Those are good. And this one, not hitting anything. So I'll just delete that. Sky dome I need, and actors are all fine. So now I need... Did I dump? Yeah, there's Owlish. It's just Owl. He is horrible, like horribly boned, but did he use the Pegasus? Okay, he at least has 2 wings. Good. Not the best. Actually, you know what? They're just the Pegasus wings. I could just like jam the other ones into him if I wanted. So it's enough to make him fly. Twilight? Nope. The cluster haven't gone there. But whatever. I'm going to go with consistency and use my other scene build. Also because I'm lazy as hell. Kind of cool looking. I might need Owlishes in the shot just because he's going to be probably visible at least to some degree on her back. Okay, and he is now regular colored, so I gotta remove all the color overrides on her. What? I'm stupid. Remove override. Remove override. Oh, look, it's fixed. I'll have to play with her lighting a little bit now that she's regular colored. The lighting doesn't actually work. How much of an angle is this at? Skippy, oop, oop, oop. It's like I can do live YouTube poops. She has the same expression the entire time. I guess it's not the same expression as Stone Face Winry, but So from that angle, it should be from the bottom corner to just under the half screen. Like that. Yeah. Boo. Whoa, her eyes. Actually, her eyes aren't even visible here, so I don't need to do that. Okay, now I need to make sure that everything is visible that I want to have visible. So, I guess I did it from here. So I'm going to grab Twilight, all her lights, and I'm going to rotate it so I don't have to redo the scene build a little anymore. Like that. Twilight by way of... Oh, actually, probably should get Spike in here. This one. Oh, yeah, he modified it or something for the rig. Spike! Spike is a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. Does he have jiggles? He does not. Okay. Oh, that one overrides. Then Spike is going to become just slightly smaller for this shot. I don't want to have Twilight's face shown. That would be very, very different from the previous, so that's why I need to hide it. So everything's named different. Pelvis, there we go. Because of a glitch that used to be... I don't think I'm that big. A glitch that used to be around for scaling, I have this super big fear on scaling on the root. It broke a scene build completely that I was doing, and I rage quit a project because of it. And it was because it made it so that scaling didn't work on if you did it by the root transform. So you could still do it from the main bone, but yeah, that was really annoying. Since Spike will run in and go, oh, Twilight! I like how Twilight's light is hitting her to a degree. I just don't want to have it be so far down her leg. I want to pull it up a little bit so that it's just above the leg there. don't know if I'll be able to have that light not hit twilight at some point. I think if I keep it nice and close, maybe. Figure something out. Oh, the project that I can, well, I kind of can. I'm probably gonna go back to it. Was that psychic horse one? I started it. Oh God, year and a few months ago. I'd worked at it for like a week and a half, and then that happened, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's done. When I say it broke the scene build, I mean, like, the entire scene build was just absolutely demolished. Like, there was nothing I could salvage from it without having to completely redo it from scratch. I was like, well, that's not going to happen, though. So, yeah, I just... project went bye-bye. Okay, so which of these lights do I not need? Sky dome light I need. The ones on the left were not, so these I can get rid of. Everything else I think I might actually need. Yeah, he did. That's how she lost her legs. There was Spike. Oh, I can only open his mouth that much. Okay, so I need to make... Spike will be exceptionally happy, but I also need to make it... Okay, so this scene starts, it's the normal light. But by the end of it, it's going to be bright light. Coming from that spot, right between them. So... I'm just gonna say this is like from here to here, and if anything that changes, I mean I can always lock it or grab it from there. So if anything, what did I decrease the camera's tone map scale? No, I increased it. Did I change it? No, I didn't. Because by changing the tone map scale, I can increase the brightness of the shot just by a teeny bit with like no work. But that doesn't actually change the coloration that I want, so... Oh yeah, I have to modify these lights' positions so that they're not on camera. What's that one? There we go. Just wonder if I want to try to get it centered there, though. Instead of moving them up. Make them brighter. Turn it up like that. Everything's still bluish. No, it starts to remove the blue. The sky should get brighter. So where's my sky dome light? That was in that I wanted, not out. In. Chicken? I don't see Scootaloo. Central aerial light. This one around here. That one can go up a bit. If anything, this one could spread more. No, I don't want to do that. If anything, I'll just have to add more lights in the background to make up for that dark difference. Okay, all the blue volumetrics here should probably start having the blue removed. The background cliff lights should also have the blue removed. Not 0, 1. Mid-ground light, same thing. What if I should start moving towards red? No, I'd want yellow. So is that what I should start doing too? Move towards that instead? No, there's still kind of a bluish and still a hazy thing. So I'll keep it like that. But then I gotta have this area blow out a little bit for the sun. Light, there's no cliff light. I'm going to keep those on. What is this one hitting? Is it doing anything? No. So go away. What is this one doing? It's doing something. Because of that, I need to make sure it goes colored right. This one actually I probably will have like that. Okay, maybe not so yellow, but definitely have it be brighter. What is causing the shadow to go completely nuts there? Oh, I think I see. Sadly, I will not be seeing tomorrow's episode until later. So nobody spoil. Nobody. This is. I know nothing about it, so, and I will not get to see it until probably later in the afternoon. Okay, this is... The light is supposed to be completely dim at this point. I think for the background, it's doing pretty good. The only thing I don't like right now is that, get the lights back there. The right heel volumetrics, these are too blue right now. They should be basically pure white at this point. Like that. Yeah, that helped that did a lot. Don't like this one cliff though. This one right here just seems so out of place. Well, the rest seem fine. Wrong cliff. This one. Either I can keep this cliff, but I'll have to move it that way and then see if I can rotate it. The problem I have with it right now is that it just seems, it stands out too much right there, and so I want to try to, because that is a very big focal point right at that spot, so I don't want to have some weird looking hill there. I think that should, I'm going to rotate it more this way though. I wanted to be able to see it a bit more here. Okay, their actual lighting will change too, but I'm not worried about doing that right now. That can change drastically. So from there, there. In 1 second. Okay, I want to copy. I almost want to copy this shot because it already has all the lighting work, but it didn't really have the lighting work where I need it, so it doesn't really matter. They are so inconsistent with where they put things. Like, what happened to the hill? What happened to the cliff here? There's a big cliff and now it's gone. Even he's wondering. He's looking around for it. He's like, where'd it go? Is it over there? Is it over there? No. Some creepy chick. So I am just going to copy. It actually doesn't matter because of oh god, and that's actually, now that I think about it, the ground now isn't going to be right because it's going to be all brown on that one, and this one's going to have it be all sandy on that one. Well, if I have to put the broken dirt there too, I will. Yeah, I was going to copy this one. E. Is it E? I really don't care. As long as I know. Actors wise, I don't need those two, but I do need shining. I'll keep some of those lights because it's going to be used for him. Yeah, there's a young one of her. Okay, she's a normal pony. What are they doing? That's not... It goes the other way around. What are you two doing? She's looking kind of evil there. Okay, and so for that shot, everything was a lot closer. But I'll worry about that when I come to it. So camera-wise, turns the other way. So if I follow that line, it's from middle of the camera there to just after the middle there. Oh, it's actually pretty tilted. Look at that. Yeah, something like that. I'm not doing positioning, or I'm doing setup, I'm not doing animating. So she is just being moved to where she needs to be. Is she actually on the ground? Or is she just really that freaking tall? Yeah, she's just that tall. No, she isn't on the ground. That's actually the way the model is, really. She's floating. Pony magic. True love. She's not looking at him. Cadence, you're not very good at this love thing. There we go. Fixed. Okay, let's see if I can undo this monstrosity. I don't know if I go back that far. Apparently I can. Hi, Shining. I wonder if I should do 85. Yeah, that seems better. So mid. That is amazing lighting. Okay, his eyes are bugging me. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, use that for now. That rim, is that hitting his tail? No. It doesn't want to hit his tail anyway. Well, screw your tail. Candons. She's right behind me, isn't she? Shit. I say you. What you doing? Yeah, face explosions. No. Oh, I forgot the camera's animated here too. Alright, so a lot of this shot is just going to be modifying it to fit like these ones. Oh, I have to go back and fix that one too to make it match with these shots. Bam, bam, bam. They're like rams dueling. Let's see how this times the music though. It seems so quick until things are animated. So many of these shots seem such like overkill. Like all the time putting that scene build, and it's only a 1.5 second. Is it really how mice is? Just seems so paced. Okay, it makes sense, I guess. What? Oh, what did we... Is that how it's supposed to look? For some reason, it just looks like something's missing on there. Oh well. Anyways, so I know it's not quite 10, but I am exhausted. I need to sleep. I gotta get up early, so and this is going to take me more than 20 minutes to do all the scene build stuff for that. So, otherwise, it is looking pretty good right now. I'm liking the way it is turning out for these nuts. Hopefully this weekend I can get all the scene builds finished, and I want to get the majority of this at least base animated so I can finish the other parts next week. So... Is there a heart there? Yeah, I thought there was like a heart there or something. Did I break her so much that I like she lost it? I did yank her around a bit. Hold on. If I do everything but root, I haven't reloaded it, so it should be able to default her. I don't see one here. Oh well. It's just oh, it's just shaped like art, like twisted. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So anyways, so I am going to go. I will probably oh, so like the thing is that all this is on different maps. So I can't, like, right now this is what the beginning looks like. So I mean, here, I'll swap between them. It's about the best I can do. Actually, the one shot should look just about the same. So I can let it be. Actually, the whole thing should be okay, except for that one big shot, but I can just say whatever for that. That's in the desert. I'll go back to it later. Ah, so that doesn't work in the void. You get the idea. Die. Still got little stuff along the way. It's the seatbelts are so complicated between them that it just like skips every time between each shot. This side still don't run to right without lighting on. Yeah, that's way smoother without the lights. So complicated. And originally I was thinking of doing this in 60 FPS, I decided not to. It didn't look right. There's, I think, 3 different maps used in here right now. The, Seabuild Void is the majority, but then, this is all done on flat sand, and then, like, Shining Armor here is done on, just Desert Test. Is that on this one? I actually liked how that one turned out. His body kind of stops lifting here. I might go back and clean that up. But that's why it's yellow. Oh yeah, that's signal does not look right otherwise. So, oh, the footsteps, they're inverted lights. So it's just I took a how many are there? There's a lot. Yeah, each one of those lights is, or these footprints is a light. So, like that one is a inverted light that is a negative intensity. Oh, come on, there. Let's go this one. Yeah. So see, it's just all it is a light that just darkens instead of lightens. So there's a where it's in the positive is it lights, but then in the negative it's dark. So I just made it just a little bit so it darkens the area, and then as Shining walks over, I just have the light turn on. So it looks like footprints. They are food steps. Every time he takes a step, a burger pops out. But yeah, I like the way the actually I might do something here so the background model. Yes, it is. Okay, sky. Probably should just that way. Tall is the aperture, because the clouds don't look very high quality, but if I increase the aperture, it'll blur them, and now they look pretty good. There's a lot of burgers. So I even have to make sure like I have some kind of a smoke come up across the screen here and to transition. So there's still a lot of little stuff. I'm just trying to worry about the big stuff right now. Getting rid of, I want to make everything yellow and then go back and do all the little stuff. So, and I only have 1 week to do that. So, but a lot of this yellow was complicated stuff. This was a lot of complicated stuff. This is going to be even more complicated. So, yeah, lots to do. But I need sleep so I can like actually get stuff done because otherwise I am tired. So, I'm going to close. It is closed. Close, 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 close. So, anyways, so yeah, I will be. I will do it in the. I have planned for the normal streams next week for Tuesday and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday I might do again, but again, it's not. Well, actually, let me double check. Thank you, phone, for letting me know I should start my stream. Yep, Friday is no problems. But the week after that, a week after next week, I probably won't be streaming at all that week because that's preparation for going to Everfree. So there might be like about a week and a half without streams. So you can, if you missed streams before, you can go watch all the recordings of the ones that I've done this week, which I still have to make public. So, anyways, so that's a heads up, but I'll put more on that later. So, anyways, thanks for watching all that, yeah, jazz, whatever. So, yeah, bye. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. That stuff.